Right, okay, so I'm with Mooney Opaque from the band Opaque, and so where did the idea come from to try and make it in Liechtenstein?
Well, we released a music video in the summer called "Angel of the Street" on YouTube, and then we started looking at the stats and realised that we were starting to get some hits in Liechtenstein. So that kind of sparked some interest because we didn't even know where it was, didn't know anything about it, what language they speak, the size of it, nothing. So we started to investigate and realised it was one of the smallest countries in Europe.
So how have the locals reacted to the news?
So far, the reaction, and we've been over there. We've had a really warm reaction from the people of Liechtenstein. They've been really welcoming. There's a real sense of community there because nobody really goes there. They don't get a lot of live music.
And what's been the response in your hometown of Peterborough?
And in Peterborough, everybody's just laughing a lot at us. They think it's quite a hilarious idea.
Can you tell us a little bit about Opaque Fest, the concert you've organised for the country?
Yeah, so what we decided to do was to put on a big concert, and rather than just doing a gig for them, we thought we'd put on a little mini festival where we can invite some local bands and some of the artists and musicians from Liechtenstein to come and play with us. Really, just so that we can kind of integrate in with the sort of music community, really.
So what's the latest on the Prince's party? Have you received an invite to play yet?
Not yet. We're in talks with his office at the moment, and this week I'm going to write a handwritten personal letter to him. So I'm hoping that might win us some favour.
You've received some great feedback from huge figures in the music industry, including Kasabian frontman Tom Megan and former Oasis manager Alan McGee. Does this give you hope that you can make it big in the UK music scene?
Yeah, well, I'll always have a look. In some ways, we've been going for 15 years now.
Yeah.
So in some ways, I feel like we have made it in some description, just by the fact that we're still a band, we release stuff. Okay, we haven't made it on a major scale, but the fact that I can still play and we've got some fans that like what we do. In some elements, we feel like we have made it, just not necessarily commercially.
Yeah. Are there any plans to try and make it commercially, or is it just, are you happy where you are at the minute?
Do you know, if it comes along, I'll accept it graciously, but I don't put myself on hold for it. I'm going to release, and I'm going to be a prolific artist regardless of whether the world wants it or not.
I've noticed you're passionate about the Green Party and even wrote a song for them. What are your hopes for the upcoming general election on May the 7th?
Ideally, I'd like a bit of a sway towards the left. I've lost my faith in sort of Labour and Conservatives, and so I have gone to the Green Party. I don't necessarily think that they'll win this time, but I think what will happen is they'll potentially awaken people to the idea that they're doing well now, and that I think this is the year they're going to become a contender.
And where's next then on the list of countries you plan on, conquering musically?
Wow. Okay, well, I guess at the moment, all of our focus is on Liechtenstein. I reckon I wouldn't mind going to one of the Hawaiian Islands or somewhere. I think the idea of going to small places really appeals to me. Small places where you can be appreciated.
Yeah. Do you think other bands might start following suit?
Yeah, why not? It's working for us so far. It's a good idea. And if you do go somewhere small and you do get recognised and they take you into their hearts, then actually, potentially, you've got a little niche market.